Hey guys, I have my October wrap-up for you, and although there aren't a lot of books in it, I just wanted to give you guys a rundown of what I was up to when I was gone for the entire month of October. I read the sequel to Ruby Red, which is Sapphire Blue by Kristen Gear, and I don't have a lot to say about this one. It was a little better than the first one. There was more action and adventure, and she had a little sidekick, and it just made it a lot more interesting. But on the flip side, there was the whole romance going on, and I do not approve of the romance at all. It is not healthy whatsoever. I think I need to stop excusing shitty romances in YA novels just because they're YA novels. For example, I personally think that Gideon is emotionally manipulative. You can't say, oh, I was just using you and making you fall in love with me at first, but then I actually fell in love with you and my love was true. No, you were pulling this shit the entire time. You were using this young girl and her confusion and her feeling of being lost to help yourself, and it was just gross. I love the plot and the concept of these books, so I did end up giving this a 4 out of 5 stars because the romance took it down a full star, but I did enjoy the action and adventure. I read The Beginning of Everything by Robin Schneider, and let me just tell you, this book is in my top of this year. It's a very John Green-esque novel. It's contemporary, teenagers, high school, etc. And there's a boy and a new girl, and he falls for the new girl, and it sounds very cliche, but it was so well written. It kind of read like a parody of a John Green novel in which it kicked the manic pixie dream girl trope in the ass, and very, very in your face about it. It is not subtle, and I did not want it to be subtle. The last chapter of this book is to die for. It might be a little bit morally in your face, but it was just so beautiful, and it was everything I wanted a YA book to be. It was about friendship, and it was about love and falling out of love and still having yourself after that. Love was not the main object of this novel. The main character survived the whole love incident, and he learned something from it, and he gained friendship, and it's so good. The author completely got the debate tournament feel. Spot on. Spot on debate tournament description. I felt like I was back in high school talking to a wall, reading off a black piece of paper, and performing to no one. Not only that, but 90s nostalgia, hell yeah. This is definitely for our generation. There's like Pokemon and Cartoon Network references, not to mention a lot of Doctor Who references, which I could have gone without a few of them, especially since they were only about the 11th Doctor, but it was right up my alley. It was nerdy, it was emotional, and it was not all about love. So I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. Next up, I read the entire web series called I Was Kidnapped by Lesbian Pirates from Outer Space. This was written by Megan Rose Gredis, the same author who wrote Me Plus You Dream. And let me tell you, it was an experience. It was cheesy and hilarious, and it was drawn in the like old style comic form, and it just made fun of like every trope, and it was great. It was so obnoxious, and I wish you guys could read it. I'm sure there's probably copies online somewhere. Fortunately, it was taken offline due to an author-publisher disagreement thing, and I am very sorry if you did not get to read this hilarious webcomic. I ended up rating most of them 4 out of 5 stars. So that is all I have for you guys for the month of October. I did not end up getting to any of my spooky reads. I'm still in the middle of Sleepy Hollow, and I just checked out the Graveyard book by Neil Gaiman from the library. I had a little setback in October, but I am still here, still making videos. I will be continuing making videos until I no longer enjoy it, which I cannot see happening in the near future. So I will see you guys very, very, very soon, I promise. Thanks for watching. Bye!